There you go, Hannah. It's all yours.
Cool. Um, I just want to talk a little bit about something I read this morning. I was reading in John 2, if anyone wants to open it up, the beginning of John chapter 2. Um, but I'll go ahead and read it. It's the story about the wedding feast. I'll wait. In a momento. Cool. Okay. On the third day, there was a wedding at Cana in Galilee, and the mother of Jesus was there. Jesus also was invited to the wedding with his disciples. When the wine ran out, the mother of Jesus said to him, "They have no wine." And Jesus said to her, "Woman, what does this have to do with me? My hour has not yet come." His mother said to the servants, "Do whatever he tells you." Now there were 6 stone water jars there for Jewish rites of purification, each holding 20 or 30 gallons. Jesus said to the servants, "Fill the jars with water," and they filled them up to the brim. And he said to them, "Now draw out some and take it to the master of the feast." So they took it. When the master of the feast tasted the water, now become wine, and did not know where it came from, though the servants who had drawn the water knew, the master of the feast called the bridegroom and said to him, "Everyone serves the good wine first, and when people have drunk freely, then the poor wine. But you have kept the good wine until now." This is the first of his signs Jesus did in Galilee and manifested his glory, and his disciples believed in him. Cool. So when I was reading this morning, I went go look up. Oh my god, I just lost it. 1 second. I went go look up commentary to read with it to see, what other people had gotten from this story or background that maybe I was missing or that I didn't know about before reading it. And there was one quote that was on the commentary page that I read, and it kind of just like blew my mind. So I'm going to read it. It's by Morrison. I couldn't figure out which Morrison. I tried to research it. Cecil, do you know? Okay. Yeah, I didn't know. It just said Morrison. It didn't say a first name or anything. But I thought what he said was pretty cool. And he's referring to the part where the master of the feast said, "Everyone serves good wine first, and when people have drunk freely, then the poor wine. But you have kept the good wine until now." So I'm going to read what he said. It says, "Are there not many things which Jesus brought into the world, the same kind as the world had always had, yet overtopping them with all worth and excellence? There was love and joy and kindness, but it was a different kind altogether after Jesus." And I thought that was super cool. And also reading into the background of the story, like a wedding feast is a really big deal in this time period. It still is. Everyone's wedding is a really big deal. But the host of the wedding, party, the host of the wedding was expected to provide quite the party. And if they didn't meet everyone's expectations, then it was like huge dishonor. So running out of wine was like a big no-no in this story. So the fact that Jesus was able to provide wine like kind of saved the wedding host's tails a bit from avoiding that dishonor because they ran out of wine. But the cool thing is that it says everyone serves the good wine first and then poor wine. So after people have been drinking the good wine, then they'll serve the wine that is less good. But the wine that Jesus provides to them after they run out is even better than the first run of wine, which is not what normally happened. So it was a big deal that it was better because no one makes it better after the first go round. So the quote was really cool in saying that Jesus overtops everything with all worth and excellence. And it kind of reminded me that he does the same thing for us when we're reborn with him as a new creation, that he's continually making us better. Like we all started out with a lot of bad qualities, sure, but we all have our own good qualities as well. But Jesus takes those good things and he just always brings them to the next level, and he's always willing to take us deeper into that. And in Revelations 21:5, it says Jesus is making all things new. So he's constantly creating everything. I mean, we're included in all things. He's constantly making everything new and better, and he's just always going to top whatever already exists. And I think that's so cool. And when I was thinking about this today, I was thinking how it applies to us now, how now it's really more important than ever that we're able to be created anew, and we're able to become better in every part of us, in how we love people and how we show people kindness and how we experience joy. Like, we're always able to become better at that. And right now, especially in times of sickness and times of injustice and times of uncertainty, like, it's super important that we trust God to keep creating us new and keep overtopping what already exists within us to be full of more worth and more excellence. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you guys.